Put your fucking hands behind your back.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all gotta do all that. Do y'all gotta do all that? Do y'all gotta do all that?
Because you're being detained.
For what? That's what I'm trying to detain for what? That's what I'm trying to get the understanding of. You had an attitude when I looked in your eyes and the window rolled down. You said, follow me, and you turn your lights on. And you turn your lights on and pull him over.
Put your
and I followed you slowly.
Put your hands behind your back.
For what? I'm not getting arrested.
You are getting arrested.
For what?
Get your hands behind your back.
Why am I getting arrested?
Get your hands behind your back.
Why am I getting arrested? Why am I being arrested?
You're being arrested for speeding, and now you're getting resisting arrest.
How? When you didn't tell me that? That ain't what you told me.
Give me.
Ram, please. Ram, please. Please don't do that. Don't do that.
Get on the ground.
Don't do that.
Get on the ground.
Don't do it. Just wait till somebody come, Ram.
I'm waiting on his back.
Just wait till somebody come. Just wait till somebody come. Ram.
Get on the ground.
Okay.
You ain't got to do all that.
Ram, please just don't move because he's trying to mess with you anyways.
I ain't about to fight with you, sir. You need to give me your license.
Okay, so now you want the license. Now you want the license.
Give me your.
Now you want the license. You want him to get on the ground. What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? You want the license now?
Get on the ground.
I can't make it. Please.
Get on the ground.
I'm not doing anything.
Get on the ground.
For what? For what?
Get on the ground.
Why?
Ram, stop moving. Stop moving, Ram.
Get on the ground.
Okay, now he got his bag up. Just stay right there. Just stay right there.
And you pull me.
Put your hands out of your pocket.
He want the license. He want everything.
Help me get handcuffs. Put your fucking hands behind your back.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all gotta do all that. Do y'all gotta do all that? Do y'all gotta do all that? Y'all ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta do all that, sir. You ain't gotta do all that. All that shit what comes for. Y'all supposed to be out here protecting us.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Baal Shem Shai Baal Shema Kodash, Devil honors my apostles and elders, peace and blessings be unto the elect. This is Brother Dawud from the GMS Detroit camp, coming at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Baal Shem Shai Baal Shema Kodash. And today I want to do another in transit. Alright. The Lord's will this video be edifying unto the elect, to whom this message is for. And you saw the opening clip. And pretty much, Jake, Matthew the 5th chapter. Matthew the 5th chapter prevents incidents like this. Matthew the 5th chapter. Scripture says, agree with thine adversary quickly whilst thou art in the way. All right? So this is a lesson for Jake. Jake has a hard time when it comes to these cops. Here it is, even when Jake hasn't done anything wrong, Jake will oftentimes feel nervous around cops. It's the whole police thing, the cops, that goes back to they call it the patty rollers. Patty rollers, I believe they were called. So Jake has a traumatic past concerning these so-called authorities. All right? But nevertheless, Yahweh Shai, he told us what to do when we're before these different types of so-called authorities. Agree with thine adversary quickly whilst thou art in the way. So if you get pulled over, you comply. Oh, what's up, officer? And a lot of times when Scripture says, and as much as lieth in thee, live peaceably with all men. A lot of times when these cops pull, even Jake, especially Jake, a lot of times when they pull Jake over, most of the time, they're easygoing. They're not trying to do anything. All right? Yes, we know that Esau, he hates Jake. Yeah, we know that. But the scripture says, live peaceably with all men. All right? And that literally means all men. So even when Esau pulls us over, we can't be a demon. We can't, what I do? No, you can't do that. You do all that. If you do that to anybody, they're going to get roused up. So you don't do that. And this guy could have got deleted just off of him resisting and him giving the officer a hard time. Did not the Apostle Paul say, I've caught you with guile? Didn't the Apostle Paul say that? Does the scripture says, as much as the scripture says, be ye wise as serpents, harmless as doves? All right, so here it is. If they pull you over, hey, what's up, Mr. Officer? Hey, how's your day going? Oh, okay. Then immediately he's gonna think, okay, he's peaceable. You know, the scripture says in the book of Sirach, both it says blow on a spark, all right, and it becomes a flame, and then it says if thou wilt spit it, the fire will be quenched. Both these come of the mouth, roughly paraphrasing. So you choose. If you blow on that fire, you're going to make it worse. But if you spit it, you can quench the fire. All right? In other words, you can smooth out different situations. All right? Using wisdom, you can smooth something out. But then if you want to add to the fire, oh, it's going to grow. And that's what this guy did. All right? That's what he did. And it sounded like they were in the South, so he should have known better. Either they were in the South or maybe they were from the South, because you can hear a Southern accent, especially off that so-called black woman. You know? The scriptures also say the leaders of this people cause them to err. And unfortunately, a lot of our people are led by these women. Here it is, she was telling him, no, don't do anything, no, don't move. Here it is, the officer said move. She said don't move. Jakey's even more confused. No, what he should have did was comply. You know, okay, yep, Mr. Officer, okay, yeah, look, you know, I'll get down and whatever, whatnot. Yes, sir. You know, sir, my wallet is in my pocket. Is it okay if I grab it out? You know, a lot of times when you do that, they'll, okay, yeah, go ahead. Most times they'll even just let Jake go. You know? But this could have led him to being shot. Here it is, he listening to his woman, no, don't do anything. And she over here screaming at the top of her lungs. That's getting everybody roused up. And this is why, again, the scripture says they that are led of them are destroyed. All right? Following behind your woman, that could have led him to getting deleted. You know? So what do we learn from this? Ultimately, what? If we get pulled over, just comply. You know? Use wisdom. All right? Scripture says a soft answer turneth away wrath. All right? Soft answer turneth away wrath. Hey, what's up, Mr. Officer? How's it going? You know? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. What am I being pulled over for, sir? Oh, I was speeding? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know. You know, I was going with whatever you say. You know? And oftentimes, all right, when you are like that, when you're peaceable, a lot of times they just let you go again. All right? Hey, Yahweh Shai even said it. He said, give unto Caesar what belongs unto Caesar. Just because you're an Israelite, that does not give you the green light, all right, to just do as you please and you ain't got to listen to no authority. No. When you read Romans, the 13th chapter, what does it say? Obey the powers that be, roughly paraphrasing. For the powers that be are ordained of the Most High. You can't come up against this government. Oh, but I'm sovereign. I'm an Israelite. No, it don't work like that. All right? Yahweh Shai told Jake to pay their taxes. Render unto Caesar what belongeth unto Caesar, and render unto the Most High what belongeth unto the Most High. When Yahweh Shai was arrested, what did he do? Did he buck up? Did he say, well, why am I being arrested? No, you can't do this. No, you know, no, he didn't do that. You know? He didn't do that. He's an example. What did the Apostle Paul say? Be ye followers of me, even as I am of Yahweh Shai. The Apostle Paul, he himself got arrested. All right? He got arrested. The Apostle Paul, did he try to fight off the guards that came to arrest him? All right? No. He didn't do that. Scripture says, abstain from all appearances of evil. A few years ago, yet this one Jake, he got arrested. And what happened was he started calling on the names. But what did he do before then? He was bucking up against the rest. Lord ain't going to deliver you out of that because you didn't apply what he told you to do within these scriptures. All right. The scripture says, having your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Having your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace means what? You're walking that walk. You're applying what it is that you read. And that's whom Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is looking for. Those that will actually apply his words. All right? You have a lot of jakes that are just, oh, yeah, I'm an Israelite. Yeah, they're throwing the fringes. All right? They'll throw on the fringes. They'll do all these things, and they'll forget to apply the scriptures. The scripture says, be ye not only a hearer of the word, but a doer. That's whom Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is looking for. All right? That's whom it is that he's seeking for. But this right here, that happened, why? Because he did not apply the scriptures. Okay? He didn't apply the scriptures. Okay? Here it is. Just a few weeks ago, I believe it was last week, maybe the week before, you had the so-called, you had Jake that were upset, asking for the Hebrew Israelites to intervene because this so-called black woman, an older black woman, got, I believe she ended up getting deleted. Yet this guy said, where are the Hebrew Israelites? They need to come out. They need to do something, so on and so forth. Look, we're not a standing army. All right, we're not your pocket military. All right, you just bust out the Israelites when it seems convenient for you, for your folly. We don't do that. We're not going to come up against the government. We don't do that. All right, we're spiritual men. All right, we are spiritual men. And even when we're put within situations like this, we are to likewise act spiritual or be spiritual. Okay? Jeremiah, he himself got thrown into the stocks. All right? The apostles, they got arrested. Okay? Yahushua, again, the biggest example. He himself got arrested. All right? He ain't try to fight off them officers and punch them. No, he didn't do that. All right, so we have examples of things that were written aforetime. Romans the 15th chapter. The things that are written aforetime are written for our learning. Okay, so now since I've reached my destination, I'm going to grab a couple scriptures and that'll be the lesson. Let's go real quick to Matthew 5. And 25, agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him. If we get pulled over, hey, what's up, Mr. Whatever. You be peaceable. Least at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge. Right. Because if you don't, you buck up, you're going to get arrested. You're going to be in jail, so you're missing time off work. You might get fired. You got a pending case. And thou be cast into prison. Yeah. Verily I say unto thee, thou shalt by no means come out thence till thou hast paid the uttermost farthing. So you got to pay a whole bunch of money too. All right? So there you go. So this is what we're commanded to do. All right? I'm going to grab one more out of Acts 5. And 17. Then the high priest rose up, and all they that were with him, which is the sect of the Sadducees, and were filled with indignation, and laid their hands on the apostles, and put them in the common prison. You see? So even the apostles got thrown in jail. But it didn't say that thus the apostles, beat them up. No. Remember, the scripture says that at one point, they were added onto the faith, 5,000 men. If they were carnal, wouldn't they just gather them 5,000 men and have them, be their personal security? Or if those 5,000 men, if they were carnal, wouldn't they have busted them out of prison? But this shows you that they weren't carnal, they were spiritual. All right? And you see, as the next verse says, 19, but the angel of Yahweh by night opened the prison doors and brought them forth and said, so the Lord busted them out. See? So with that, I pray that it was edifying. Our praises, honors, and glories be to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh, the blind, Messiah, Apostle, and elders, peace, blessings to thee, like Shalom.